Have you ever noticed that people earning decent money still feel broke, not struggling, not unemployed, but somehow always short on money? If that sounds familiar, the problem might not be your income. It might be something much more normal and much more uncomfortable. Let's take a very typical situation. A 28-year-old professional in the US or Europe. They earn around $4,000 a month after tax. Not bad, not rich, but stable. Now look at where the money goes. Rent or mortgage, $1,500 car payment, $400 insurance, $200 groceries, $400 subscriptions, phone, internet, $200. So far, everything looks reasonable. Then comes the rest: eating out, weekend plans, online shopping, upgrading gadgets, short trips to relax. Another $800 to $1,000. Easily. By the end of the month, almost nothing left. No real savings, no meaningful investment, just enough to repeat the cycle again. Now here's the interesting part. Nothing in that lifestyle looks extreme. There's no luxury car, no private jet, no reckless spending, just normal life. And that's exactly the problem. Because normal today is financially expensive. Let's break this down. If you're spending $800 a month on non-essential lifestyle, that's $9,600 a year. Over 10 years, that's $96,000. And that's without considering investment growth. If that same money was invested, even at a modest return, you're easily looking at over $130,000 to $150,000. Not because of a big sacrifice, but because of small, repeated decisions. So why does this happen? It's not because people are careless, it's because people are influenced. We live in an environment where spending feels normal. Everyone around you is upgrading something. Better phone, better apartment, better lifestyle. And slowly, without realizing it, you start matching that standard. Not to impress others consciously, but to feel like you're keeping up. This is quiet pressure, and it doesn't feel like pressure. It feels like life. There's also a deeper issue. Most people were never taught how money actually works. You were taught how to earn, not how to keep, not how to grow. So naturally, the moment money comes in, it flows out, because there's no system stopping it. Now extend this pattern. 5 years pass, 10 years pass, income increases, but so does lifestyle. So the gap never really changes. You're earning more, but not keeping more. And that's when people start asking, why do I feel stuck? The answer is subtle. You didn't fall behind. You just stayed exactly where everyone else is. Now compare this with how financially aware people think. They don't look at spending as a reward. They look at it as a trade-off. Not, can I afford this? But, what is this costing me long term? They understand that every dollar spent today is not just gone. It's also money that could have grown. So they don't avoid spending completely. They just question it differently, calmly, rationally, without emotion. So maybe the issue isn't that you're poor, and maybe it's not that life is too expensive. Maybe you're simply following a system that was never designed to build wealth. And once you see that clearly, you don't need extreme changes. You just start making slightly different decisions. And over time, those small differences become very real outcomes. If this made you think a little differently about money, you can subscribe for more calm, realistic insights like this.